Right.
I'm passing control of your channels, like just filling the subscription feed.
Fair. Right,
That's what
so
I
the
saw.
party arrived in Amberbloom, where they met Bramble in the inn. You got her a room so she could rest, because she was horrifically drunk, while Garf Jr and Zimkiks got hammered as well. Hesperos and Argentum worked on some upgrades for Claw, whilst Percival worked on his technique in a random alleyway. Alleyway? I'm having a stroke. Percival met a wealthy flower seller who asked them on a quest. The party accepted and went to her home for the night to investigate her fields. They discovered a strange mutated wolf eating her rare flowers, which absorbed magic and adapted to it. They managed to release the creature of the Crimson Thorns attached to it, discovering it was nothing more than a Kitsune child who had been targeted by the Verdant Maw. The party was paid 400 gold each and given 20 small doses of the rare flower drugs and some information on nearby potential slavers. They were also told the Lord of Amberbloom wasn't great, and that Clover, the child, could stay and be babysit by Melissa, the crazy plant lady, whilst the party bust the slavers. So, that's where we're at. What would you like to do?
What was Frake's condition after the fight? Was he just kind of put in a bed?
Yeah, he was just kind of tossed into a bed. You got up and down and up and down like 6 times.
We've long rested,
Yeah.
don't worry.
Alright, I will awaken. Oh! Fuck. Ow. That's out of character, I really cramped my fucking neck.
I was wondering. I was like, that sounds real.
Yeah, sorry, give me a second. I'm guessing everybody else is up.
Probably.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think we already roleplayed breakfast and everything.
Okay, I will stagger downstairs while people are making breakfast.
Breakfast time.
Morning, sleepyhead.
Is it the Among Us map?
There
Please
are.
don't be the Among Us map. It's not.
Fucking what?
It's what it's saved as currently on my list.
Oh, this was in Zirian!
There we go, it's this one.
Ow.
And it's off to the side over here. So you're currently staying.
Where? Okay.
That was the maze that you fought in, but you're now currently staying at the lady's house.
Cool.
Oh, Hesperos may have hardware acceleration disabled.
Yep.
Dun
I
dun
need to turn that
dun.
back on.
Albert's gonna get pissy if you don't.
Yeah.
Argentum, may I have a word?
Oh, what's up?
I'll just kind of like walk you over to this tree.
You don't have to have a tree, I've built you a breakfast hall.
I need to walk him over to the tree. Damn, this lady's got a nice house.
Yeah, she's a rich ass drug seller. I mean, you know, rare flower
What?
selling lady. No, she doesn't sell drugs, that's silly.
She doesn't sell drugs, that's crazy. You...
It's a really nice house, seeing as it's using the same...
No, don't worry about
Be
it.
nice, be nice, be nice. Finding images on Pinterest is hard. Anyway, Argentum, I will kneel, and I will present to you my sword. I understand that you had to save me several times.
Once.
Or
It
at the
was
very
once.
least one. One too many befitting a guard captain, so I'd like to officially apologise. In the names of the knights who exist and came before me, that have served the Adekian royal family. I did not befit myself in a proper manner, and I seek penance.
What's your penance?
Hello, child.
I have a name.
Hello, Clover. Penance is forgiveness. Working forgiveness. I'll turn back to Argentum. How long must I serve under you to earn your forgiveness?
You don't need to do any of that.
Understood. I shall do it by my own accord. I will be your shadow for the day, and I will Salute, get into attention, and stand perfectly in your shadow.
Is this normal for deck guards?
No. I am the
Or
exception.
at least not back in the day.
Right.
Some guards hold themselves in high regard. I have been told that I do so spectacularly.
More
or
like
stupidly.
delusionally.
Yes, that has been used. Good word, Clover.
Thanks.
Give her a pat on the head. Would you like a sweet?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll pull a sweet out from the pockets in my cloak. Remember, taking sweets from strangers is wrong.
You broke your stance.
Shit!
She's gonna grab the sweet and run away from you.
He's a good kid.
Did you offer a sweet and then said that was bad?
I was going to explain that this was the exception to the rule, but she reminded me that I broke my guard. Where are we headed next?
I believe we were going to go confront the Lord. Of
I
this
see.
City.
Are we gonna confront him? Oh yeah.
Fuck that guy.
If he has brought stain upon his honor, then he must be dealt with. Has he been working with the slavers? Or the Verdant Maw?
We don't know,
I mean, he
but
has
that's what we're
slaves.
gonna go find out.
Mm.
Did the lady say that outright? I can't remember.
She just says he's a bit sketch and she doesn't like him, but probably has
Oh.
slaves. He seemed no. She said in her own words, if there wasn't a rule against it, he definitely would do it. He sees no moral issue with it.
Mm.
Sounds like my the assistant general manager at my place of work.
Brother.
True.
He's outright said he wants slaves. It's crazy.
Okay,
Man, that's-
we're gonna move
that's
on, yeah,
actually crazy.
quickly.
Let's take a nice little sidestep to that conversation. Holy shit. How shall we proceed, Argentum?
I just realised how wrong it is that my thoughts are, like, moral issues aside, and the fact that it hurts people aside, who wouldn't want people doing everything you want for free?
We're gonna sidestep that.
Yeah.
Okay, moving
gonna-
swiftly
yeah.
on.
We're gonna sidestep that. Argentum, how do we proceed? Sir, how do we proceed?
Let's make this a discussion rather than me barking orders.
Yes, sir. Argentum, how do we proceed?
Yeah, sure.
You
She's
guys
gonna
have
give you
any-
a salute as well.
I'll give her a friendly little salute back. Sir, permission to play with the child, sir.
You don't need my permission to go play with the child.
I'm gonna blink at you. Very seriously.
Oh, this is gonna get tiring very quickly.
Apologies, sir.
You could just stop doing it instead of apologizing.
This is my way to make up for doing
You
badly.
don't
in
need to make
battle.
up for it. There's nothing
Also-
to make up for.
But
It's done.
Can I ride the dog?
No, you might hurt the dog's back.
What? Why?
Wait, which
It's
dog
a
is
metal
this
doggy.
Oh. Hesperos, is it?
I mean, he's not made for riding, but if you can hang on,
You should make
Yes.
him for riding.
that's a lot of engineering that I need him for other things.
Okie dokie. She's gonna
come here,
like.
child.
She's basically gonna try and like flop down his ears, but I assume they just like perk right up, and it's just making her giggle.
Yeah.
I'll go over to her and like scratch the back of the dog's ears. If we wanted to travel into the town, how long is that going to take?
It wouldn't take you longer than 30 minutes, really.
Perfect. We go in, walk about, maybe get some more supplies, find a quest maybe to get some more money, talk to the people, to find their opinions of the Lord. No offense, Mum.
No worries.
Then see where it takes us. If that's okay with you, Argentum.
Sounds fine to me.
Perfect.
We also can't really get ourselves in too much trouble.
I'm going to channel my Adeline and say, don't say that. Child close enough. She's close to being a child.
She's close to being the child that it was meant to be.
Okay. Now, before we go, your salute was good, but your form needs some work. I'm going to quickly teach this child how to stand at proper guard salute.
She's listening very intently. This is very important to her.
Mm-hmm. Good job. You have another sweep for that.
Oh, hell yeah. What?
We don't swear until
That's
we're out
not
of
a swear
formation.
word. Fuck is a swear word.
When I say dismissed...
Hell yeah!
When I say you're dismissed, you may be as rude as you like. Attention.
She's gonna salute you.
Dismissed.
Fuck yeah! And she's gonna run away.
Young lady.
What?
No using the F word. Thank you very much.
Bitch!
Or that word.
You said no F. You can't take
And now
away
he's
all my
erased it.
letters.
Fuck. That was really fun.
You're not supposed to say that word.
That'd be a bad influence.
Parkos. Captain Parkos. Thank you for correcting me. You're right. I shouldn't.
Let's move on before you're a worse influence with the child.
Yes, sir. I mean, yes, Sir Johnson.
Which letter am I allowed to say?
The issue isn't the letters. The issue is the words, young one.
Why?
Because they're rude.
The little mushroom man said they're a funny gift that made people happy.
Little mushroom man?
Yeah.
Didn't this lady sell drugs?
This lady does sell drugs. This is the child, though.
Yeah.
This is unrelated.
Okay.
This can be the lady.
Oh, I thought the lady was giving the child. Oh, okay. Lady. Lady. Ah, yes, my favourite NPC.
They're magic words.
No.
But he said they add oomph to everything.
Should we get going?
Yes.
Should we get going? We can explain swear words to a child later.
I'll see you guys later.
I'll
Yes.
pick you up, don't worry.
Okie dokie. I'll try to use less square words.
Very good.
She's gonna kind of wave you off as you'll just head back into town.
Alrighty. That lady sold flowers, right? Which town do you want us to move to, by the way? The big one?
Yeah, either or. I think there's an alleyway there, and then there's also Big Town. The alleyway was
Big town!
Yeah, Big Town. Generic Big Town.
Okay. Well, if we're going to question... I would like to question shopkeepers about how they feel about the Lord. That's where the best stuff comes from. I'm not too well equipped with money.
We just
Oh, wait,
got
we just
400
got-
gold each.
Cheers. Thank you very much, sir. I would like. What do you think we should grab? I think food, maybe rations. Apart from that, any weapons or anything that you think might be effective?
I'd save up for a magic item, boy.
Yes, sir.
Those things can save your life.
Yes, sir. Rations, then? I'm happy to pay for them while I ask for questions.
How are we doing for rations, DM?
Let's have a look. You currently have
We're
less.
good. We got 45.
Oh yeah, that's prices down there. I was like, huh, you have 5 rations and you consume 6 a day. That's actually going to go up because you now have a child.
Oh, we got 45 rations. That's fine. Barrel of water's fine. Maybe while I peruse some magic items for potential buying, we can ask about the Lord. I will dip into a nearby magic item shop.
Okie dokie.
I'll tell you this free of charge, you probably won't be able to buy anything of much use with
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Less than 1,000 gold.
Gosh. Thank you, sir. Genuinely. However, items are secondary, information is primary at this point of time.
Fair enough.
Alrighty.
You can enter into a funny shop.
Yay! Oh wait! This. Oh, I wonder. Ooh. Sir, perhaps a bookstore might be more preferable.
Okay. Go to a bookstore then.
I will look for a book on the Silver Swordsman that I haven't read yet.
Bruh. You're so wet.
I doubt that man's legend extends to this country as well.
Yes. I mean, the Silver Swordsman is a shining example of how a knight should behave and operate, sir. As I'm sure you know, having met the man.
Yeah.
Is there a book of his about him that I haven't read yet?
Yeah, because you'd get the kind of elven version of it.
Oh,
I actually have that somewhere. Give me one sec.
yes. Oh, it's a dark day in hell if I can't have something in D&D to be autistic about.
Bro.
If it's not swords, one particular NPC that I hate, or the Silver Swordsman.
Or one particular NPC who you love.
Or one particular NPC that I love. Or being a detective.
NPC that you might love or hate, but like either way, you just really want to fight to the death.
Yes. I can't wait to read that while everybody else continues the plot.
Bro. Where does everyone else want to
go?
I think I'd get some of the...
So...
I haven't lost where the token is for Zimkiks.
That's a very good point. I don't think I speak Elvish either.
Am I the only person who speaks Elvish?
I don't recall deleting it. Where'd it go? It was over there earlier.
Zimkiks is by the house. Next to Bramble.
Oh, okay. He's lost all his titles.
Yeah. Yeah, since I'm the only person who can speak Elvish, I would get my nose out of the book for now. And I'll actually ask the bookstore. We are new to the city, this area. Amberbloom. We were wondering if the Lord might be open to taking questions from us.
Who are you asking again?
The bookstore person.
Bookstore person. He's not really the talking kind, especially not to common folk.
I see. Has he been seen? You know, I mean, is there a place we can go talk to him anyway, though, just in case?
It would just be his manner, but I really don't think he would be up for discussions, really.
I see. Not one for talking to a subject.
Not particularly.
Is he particularly good then?
He's something. He does his job, I guess. Taxes are alright, you know. Which is surprising, because his manor's always in tip-top condition, so I don't know where half the money goes. But we never seem to have an issue.
Huh. Have you been to his manor before?
No, gods no. Of course not. I'm not quite of the standing to do such a thing.
I see. I apologise. Do you know where we could find it, though? I'd really like to speak to him.
It's just the largest building just outside of the town.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I'll be buying the book.
No worries. A book is just a copper piece.
Perfect. Thank you for your time. Alrighty, I'll meet up with the others.
Sounds good.
Seems Lord's not exactly nice.
Well, that checks out on what else we know.
It's definitely a reinforcement of our previous stuff. Do people want to do any other shopping before we get moving towards his house?
I'm going to save up my money for now.
Perfect. Said she was this way. We do really need to get a book on Elvish for the rest of you. We might be here sometime.
I suppose.
Alrighty. I'll walk us towards the manor.
Okie dokie.
Stand in Argentum's shadow.
Alright.
You need to be standing there.
One of the main points is the Silver Swordsman, at least in Elven books, kind of gives off this vibe to him.
Whoa.
Okay.
Saying so.
Okay.
So, I can't do this while you're live on stream. That's fair. I'm so apologise.
You can do whatever you want.
Sorry, Twitch gods. Whale. Interesting. God, he's so cool. I mean, I will go up and knock on the door if Argentum is feeling sleepy.
He is feeling sleepy.
Of course, sir. I will take it from here, sir.
What? Huh?
Got to draw fog. Don't worry about this oddly looking, dilapidated.
What oddly looking
dilapidated? No, yeah.
Wow.
What?
Oh my god, there's so many black squares over the world.
Yeah. Ignore the dead people on the tables. That isn't there. I've only just realised that's on the map.
Wow, everybody's napping so well.
Yeah, they're all just napping on the kitchen table. Don't worry about
God,
that.
these people play Sleeping Lions very competitively.
Alright, you're going to be greeted by a butler. May I help you?
Whoa. Greetings, sir. We are from Adek, and we are trying to do some jobs to help the communities and beat off this insurgence of Verdant Maw and slavers. So of slavers. And we were hoping if we could speak to your lord and gather some information of the area.
My lord is a little busy, but if you wish to do work, I can have something arranged.
Thank you very much, sir. Could we sit inside?
No. I'll
see.
be just a moment getting you some sort of job to do.
Are there any windows I can peek through?
Yeah, there's quite a few windows.
Are there any from here?
Not from where you are. There'd be like some on the upper level, but from here there's like some here, some over here.
Snake in the bushes!
When he goes and closes the door, can I...
Yeah.
Go have a look?
You can kind of see it's a very nice kind of lounge room here. There's a few maids moving about by the looks of things. But no one that would, even if they saw you, really think twice about it. Let alone has a high enough passive perception.
I won't do a lap. I don't want to go too far.
Can I roll perception to look for things out of the ordinary as I'm standing just here? Things that would just make him just like possibly be things he's hiding.
Sure, go ahead.
Oh, Shrike, my boy.
Shrike, my boy, indeed. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's a roll.
You've worked on royal estates. You know how shit rolls. This looks, you know, like it should be a stable, but you know damn well there's no horses in there because they've got a bunch of boarded up windows. There's no hay out the front. There's no, like, horse gear nearby. They've removed the troughs from outside. Like, there's still the dirt in the ground. It just looks like a building that's changed purpose.
Fuck's sake.
Guys, did you know I have a dog? Hesperos,
Yes.
would you be able to go have a look in that shed over there?
Can do.
Just to my right. I'm not too sure about what's in it. If you do it out of sight of the door while I stand here. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm good. Right, Hesperos.
This is a detect magic aura,
Right.
if that does anything.
Yeah, there is some glyphs of warding put around the boarded windows and the door.
Are they facing outwards?
It seems there's two. You'd be able to sense the ones on the out and the in.
Oh, there's ones inside.
Mm-hmm.
That's not at all suspicious.
Oh, my son! My fluffy fat son! Come here. Oh, I love... Never mind. He just farted on me.
It is his defense mechanism to being.
Oh my god, you can't pick him up and love him. He'll just literally fucking shit on you. Oh, he's awful. Yeah, you can sense...
He won't shit on you, but he will.
It smells like it.
It does smell like shit on you, though. Yeah.
Try and identify the glyph.
Yeah, sure. Give me a Arcana to see if you can tell what they've tried to imbue in it.
Yeah, basically I want to know whether or not it will explode. Oh, for...
You... the most you can sense is a bit of electricity, but you don't know what triggers it or what exactly it would do.
Elven glyphs, they're so stupid.
Yeah, it's written in a language you can't
Does a
fucking read.
13 give me any more?
Definitely gonna be some high-powered shocking grasp if you try and break through anything.
Just if you break through it.
Well, he doesn't know that, but he can assume if you break the rules of the spell.
Are there locks?
It does seem there's locks, yeah. The boarded up windows don't have locks, but the doors have locks.
Can I try and lockpick?
Sure.
Because, you know, that's no different to putting a key in it.
Yeah, that's no different.
As far as
the glyphs are concerned.
Oh, that's not fair.
Let's have a look. Did you get another nat 1?
I got 2 1s in a row.
Oh no, well that's going on your counter.
Do we want to say that Shrike helped him?
Well,
Shrike here?
Given that he's a rogue. Well, no, he's gone for dinner, but
Oh.
actually, hang on. We have a pirate.
Can you help? Can you just give me the help action?
Well, I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't have
take the
proficiency
help action
in
from
lockpicking
Shrike.
stuff, right?
Oh.
Take help
True.
from actually Shrike's standing by the door, I think, in case the guy comes back. So Percival, do you want to give help?
What's his modifier? What's your
Nice.
lockpicking?
My sleight of hand is +3.
Oh, mine's 8 with the pistols.
Yeah. Just take help from it then.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Wait,
You
where's
didn't
that
roll
been
it in
rolled?
dice rolling.
That's fine, it still counts, but what roll was
Chill in
it?
chat.
I don't want to open it just in case there's personal...
26.
Sorry, 26 even.
Yeah, just in case there's personal shit in chill and chat, I don't want to open it on stream.
My bad.
No, it's alright. It still counts as a roll.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, you're able to... You think you're gonna fuck it up. You're like literally moments away. You can feel kind of the crackling of electricity against your fingers, but you just, you know, push through and turn the lock, and the door is going to click and be ready to open.
Percival just points out that I was holding it wrong.
Yeah. Holding it backwards. Okay, the door is open. Well, you know, ready to be opened.
Did I... Do you know what? Claw can go first.
You letting Claw go in?
Yeah.
My boy. My favourite boy. Okay, Claw is going to move in then. Have a storage room at first. You've got a lot of belongings by the looks of things though. Like personal items stored here that you'd think would be better off stored inside.
Any magic?
There's a few little like really common trinkets, like cuddly Strixhaven mascot, stuff like that.
Is that another door?
Ones. Yeah, that is another door.
Is it got another glyph on it?
No, this one doesn't.
Ooh.
It's not locked either, I just did it. You walk into kind of basically cells made from horse stables, with newly fitted bars, troughs for food and water. Not the best conditions, no beds, just straw. And 2 people currently sitting at the back with their backs against the wall.
Do they look a deck?
Yeah, they do.
Say hello. You're a deck, right?
And you are?
Hang on.
Well,
Need to look at my notes. I recognize the guy in the top left, but I don't remember from where.
He's from Cradle, don't worry.
yeah.
Oh, he's from Cradle. Okay,
These are 2 tokens.
Yeah.
We've
This is
used
one from
before.
Dylan's campaign. That's the,
Yeah, I
the
was
bitch
thinking
ass
that's-
lady that
Yeah.
loves saying how rich
What?
she is.
Right. Well, this isn't good.
What's going on exactly?
Well, you see, as far as we're aware, this lord's done some slavery, which we're not a fan of.
And
So-
you are?
A deck survivor.
We're also from a deck.
Oh. If
So
you're
we are-
not soldiers or anything, I'd leave before you meddle too much.
Why?
We're on a rampage of freeing slaves, so we're not stopping now.
This man will put a quick end to that.
I see. Where were you? And like, Argentum does like air quotes. Bought from. Do you know?
All I really remember is arriving at some seaside place and just grabbed and thrown in with others.
You don't remember any of this stuff. What is happening with you?
What?
He's just rolled his third nat 1.
Oh my god.
He's just rolled a 4th!
Wait, what?
Those 4 were just a test.
Just a test, yeah, but still. Damn, you need to suck off Dice Maiden fast.
I'm sorry.
I think you need to like go outside for a little bit and like refresh the energy.
Yeah, one sec. Let me just refresh the energy.
Oh.
Let me refresh the energy in the chat. Yeah, I didn't get a single one. I got 2 nat 20s though. Alright, let's try again, Zach. Give me 20 of them.
20?
Yeah, 20 of them. We need to just get... Oh, buddy. Oh. What did you do to piss her off? Yeah, but considering
That's
like a
Neptune's
lot
roll.
are below...
That's
Yeah.
Neptune's roll.
Oh, okay.
That's me rolling.
Okay, that's fine.
I only got one that one.
Come on then, Zach. Let's see
It's
it.
about 50-50.
Okay. No, that seems right. You got 1, 2, 3, skipped 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 8. Skip
Right.
9, 10, 11,
Can I have another go?
13, skip 14. What are you trying to do?
Lockpick the cell.
Oh, yeah, sure. Have another go.
I'm gonna throw those janky tools away and get a new set out.
just like dice, toss it away and get a new pair. 17's much better. You're gonna click it open, but she's gonna kind of back up against the wall more.
Well, it's open. You're free to leave if you want.
I'm good, thanks.
And I'm gonna go to this one and say hello.
What has the Lord done to you that you're so scared?
You just need to leave quickly. You'll either end up here or like the others. So just go. Shut my
The
cage.
others?
Others have tried this.
I see.
I mean, the doors are open.
Close it again. I don't want to get punished.
You're not. It's just gonna go.
She's gonna stay sitting against the wall.
Were there any of the like actual royal guards in this city?
There would be very few here. You'd have like 1 or 2.
I see.
What happens if a creature is immune to being frightened? If I cast the spell Heroism that makes them immune to being frightened.
I'd give you a bonus and advantage on persuading her out.
Oh, that feels kind of mean, but is anyone else better at talking? Oh, are you perfectly happy to leave?
Well,
I have
yes,
a
I
plus
don't
5.
enjoy being beat by a cane, personally.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I'm gonna walk up to her. And I'm going to cast Heroism.
She kind of flinches away, but doesn't really fight against you.
Who else is good at talking?
I got a 0.
Oh, okay, right. Well, I'll just keep trying.
I have a 5.
You
Zimkiks
do
is
it.
the greatest best at talking, yes.
I'll give you a +2 to whatever you've got. And then advantage as well for talking to her. Because she's not... Well, she can't be frightened.
Convince her to leave,
I'm
please.
finally here properly with no further distractions for the rest of the evening, hopefully.
Come on, let's get out of here.
That's a very motivational speech. I might take that +2 back.
Come on. No. You don't want to stay here when you have freedom at your fingertips. This is your one chance.
She's gonna...
Take it from me, I'm old.
very slowly follow, but she's gonna kind of stick nearest to Claw.
The very clear war machine.
Yeah.
Right, quickly, let's leave the gates before the manor guy gets back from finding work.
Okay, you're gonna take these two outside, and this guy's just gonna give you a wave and fucking bolt.
Right, well... Okay, well now he's on his own. That was not very smart. I'm not going to shout for him because that would make noise. I was at the front gate, so why don't you hide sort of behind those trees and I'll head back up.
Alright.
Wait with Shrike.
Go sit with
Who's
Claw.
left?
Charlie.
Yeah, he's gone to dinner. Right.
And hope that by the time we get back, the work's not been finished. Or the work's not been found.
Shrike's got distracted, so you're now talking to him.
Shrike
saw he saw a pretty butterfly. So this guy is going to...
Where's Zimkiks meant to be doing all this?
You're just with them, is what I've assumed.
Oh, okay. Who has my token?
That'll be me. Give me
Okay.
1 sec. Right. Right.
you.
Yes, we have a few little jobs you could do. Do you have a guild insignia of any sort?
I think we do.
He'd say this all in Elvish first before he realizes you're not like able to understand him and switches to common, but you've heard all the same. There may have been a swear word said in Elven before he spoke to you in common, but you don't hear that.
I'm pretty sure we have a guild one, right?
You would have your
can't
kind of
remember.
university
Or
title.
when we were back at the other place, they were like, "Oh yeah, hand in some
Yeah, you've got bounties. You don't have a title yet, though.
bounties."
But you have bounties you can claim.
Right. So nothing official.
Yeah, you haven't actually joined the guild. You're just taking basic bounties.
We did not, but I do. If it means anything, have this, and I'll show them whatever, like the university badge.
Ah, an intellectual. Well, I'm glad I'm talking to you. And he's going to kind of pull out a few different kind of messily written scrolls that look fairly newly written, like he's just gone and grabbed them from the Lord. Here are your options. Your rewards are 1,000 gold for each. Not each for you, but each of these, and he's going to hand you 3 different quests.
Thank you. I'm going to take a look at them.
I'd assume Shrike needs to translate them.
Yeah, that's fine though. I'll
Right,
just
three
say that he
glyphs
will.
of hoarding.
Opens the scroll, dies. And... Sorry, I'm distracted by Zora. He's very cute.
I've got 2.
There you go. I'll let you discuss those over while I quickly go to the bathroom.
Zimkiks heard all. Heard word rampage.
The rabid bear's probably the best pick. To me, at least.
Rampage at rabid bear.
Mm-hmm.
Free the slaves from the rabid bear.
Yeah, the bear and everything it's holding in terror.
Yes.
We'd run into some story issues if we try to catch the griffin, because Bramble would not go with that idea.
No.
Bramble would hate that.
Oh, yes, don't catch Griffin. Eat Griffin instead.
There they go.
This is a farce. We should go find the royal guards.
Fair enough. We'll take
Or
the
just rampage.
bear,
Throw rocks at
and then I'll
windows.
just hand the other two scrolls back and start leaving.
Zimkiks, do not throw rocks at the windows.
We should leave before anything else goes wrong. And I will wait to make sure the doors are closed. Really should have checked out the other building.
Yeah.
Well, I've got an idea. And then I'm just going to cast invisibility. Oh no! No, my spell is see invisibility. God damn it!
Oh,
I saw the word invisibility on my spell sheet, and I'm like, oh, wonderful. And then I noticed the word see in front of it. It's like, ah. Right.
Zimkiks can do invisibility.
You can.
Sometimes, very random.
So not on command.
That doesn't mean try it, by the way.
No, I was hoping I could go invisible. Oh, actually, I should probably close them doors back up.
If Zimkiks does invisibility, all will be invisible.
For how long?
No,
About 10 of 6 seconds.
no.
I love Zimkiks. He's so funny.
Okay, but if it's not... I need to be quick. Where's the plan?
Just keep an eye out for me. And Argentum's going to turn into his fox form and scamper over.
So what are you looking for, Argentum?
I'm going to go look in this building here.
Okie dokie. Just kind of clamber your way up. You can see through a few cracks as the little form. There seems to be some kind of quarters for a single person that isn't currently home.
Scamper back. It's just a sleeping quarters, but there's no one in there right now.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
If we wait there, we can stab the bad guys when they sleep.
We could, or we could get going.
Rampage.
Let's go get the guards.
Right,
Oh, we have successfully retreated.
Good, alright.
Were there more than just the two of you?
Yes, they're currently working.
In the...
In the
Manor?
manor. Yes. I was, well, allowed rest due to injury, and the one who ran away was put there for punishment.
Right. I'm not going to say that this isn't in character. I could cast Cure Wounds on her if she needs it, or I could save the spell slot. I don't have many of them. Right. So what are we going to do? Find a royal guard. Like, hey, person's got slaves. That's illegal. go get them?
Well, first we need to make sure because the guard presence is small here, that means there's an increased chance that they're on his payroll.
True. Well, yeah.
So we need to assess them first.
Yes. Assassinate.
No.
Information is the most powerful tool. So, the more we have, the better.
Zimkiks hears all. Zimkiks knows.
Wonderful.
Wow, look at that. A street has popped up.
Whoa! That's incredible.
Amazing.
I'm basically just gonna walk until I see a guard.
Okay, there's a few kind of normal guards, but you know you've seen some royal guards around.
Yeah.
But you'll find both of them when they load in. There we go. You can be Mark. And you can be Steve. They're currently just...
No!
Right, his name's getting changed.
I thought you were intentionally baiting out my cross stuff, okay?
Right, this is Marissa now.
Oh, cool. I always like a Marissa.
Yay, gender equality.
Yay! We love gender equality in the guard workforce. And they're currently just buying from like a local food stall.
Man, I wish I could speak Elvish.
Yeah, I wish our guy that could speak Elvish was here.
Yeah. You can just talk to them and like assume. I'll assume.
Oh, he's there.
Or you could just try common.
Or Dwarvish. No, dwarves and elves don't like each other, apparently.
Excuse me.
Yes, citizen?
Hi, sorry. I was curious how frequently you report to the capital directly.
We send a report every night from the inn that we stay at. We stay near the guild and swap over every week or so.
So you don't live here?
No.
Okay. So you're not all that familiar personally with the Lord here?
Nope, that's kind of the intention of constant rotas, is so that you can't become affiliated or any kind of and Mark just looks over and goes, bias. Yeah, that word. No bias. No
perfect.
bribery. Yeah, bribery.
Yeah, the Lord here has slaves.
Right. And she's going to kind of whip out her notepad. Tell me everything.
Let me see.
Is the woman
we
willing
heard...
to...
She would have followed you down, yeah.
We heard there was slavers operating in this area, and we were looking into that because obviously, well, if you couldn't tell from the fact that I'm not speaking Elvish to you right now, we're from a deck.
Right. You do look somewhat capable as well.
Yes. And a lot of our people were taken by slavers upon landing on the shores.
Yes, we have reports of that.
So we're currently going around trying to liberate our people.
Understandable.
And we heard word that the Lord was a little suspicious, so we went to, and he does like air quotes, get some jobs from him. Which, while they weren't looking, we may have done a slight little teensy bit of breaking and entering, and
there was
found
no
that the
breaking.
Stables,
there was only entering.
What he said, found that the stables have been repurposed into cages, and there were 2 slaves being held there, one of which is standing behind us now.
She kind of gives an awkward wave. Right. Well, we'll take her to the guild for processing and, well, to settle in. Probably not in this town, but somewhere else.
And what will be done with the Lord?
Well, considering it is a Lord, we'll have to submit this report and ask for backup, which will be during our next shift move over when the next 2 guards arrive. So,
When's that?
a few days away.
Can we be your backup? Are you allowed to give permission to that?
They kind of glance across you all and see the war machine and, you know, you're all pretty armoured up, and they're going to, you know, kind of look to Shrike, who does have kind of royal Adekian insignias. Follow us to the guild and we'll get something a little better done.
Very well.
Yeah, there are likely more inside. We just didn't, you know, go too far.
There's no likelihood about it. We had a first-hand account.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Alright, they're going to take you to...
Counting the number of cells, I estimate there's 7 more. At least.
Where's a funny guild?
For the record, we have not identified where in this city he bought the slaves from yet. We were hoping to find that out.
We can only assume that they came in with others. There was a druid presence. And she has to kind of like open a dictionary on the side. There was a presence of druids and
where?
That was just east of here. Unfortunately, we haven't been able to look into it ourselves due to various heightened creatures being about. We've had to deal with a few of those.
No, we can look into it, that's fine.
Right, very well. They're going to kind of take you to the... basically the Elven Guild. So there's one of these in each town. And walk you through into here and just kind of past the receptionists and up through to the back room, which is usually locked to people. You're not allowed on the top floor unless if you're S rank.
No.
Welcome to Fairy Tale. Who's going to be my receptionist? We're going to have Arashi. Oh, that's Arashi. That's not Arashi, that's the other one.
I'll never take Zimkiks alive.
I'll never take Zimkiks alive. Alright, they're going to kind of lead you to the back. Right, could we get all your legal names?
Argentum.
Alright, they're going to kind of write each one down as you give it.
Hesperos. Do you need surname?
If possible, yes.
Venfear.
Wonderful. This may seem strange as well, but would I be able to receive a drop of blood from you each as well?
What for?
We will attach each of these contracts to a name and a drop of blood, which will then be sent to the capital. If any divergence from your current path exists, you will be able to be traced and tracked in order to be terminated.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we are going to instate you as official mercenaries of the Royal Guard, which means that you can act as the Royal Guard to a degree. If you break our rules still, it will be stripped from you within an instant, but this allows you to act should you encounter further slavers on your own accord, and as long as you're reporting to someone afterwards. But as long as you show your insignias to any Elven Guard that respects them, you will be
allowed access.
Yes, access and authority in situations.
Alright, that sounds like a pretty good deal.
Yeah.
Do you have like a book of the laws that we should follow?
Yes, we do. And the
Since
hand
we're
you
not
kind
all
of
too familiar with it.
a law book. It's
Thank you.
pretty much every law that exists currently and a few more.
I'm going to like partially unsheath my sword and cut my finger on it.
Okay.
And then sheath it again and like hold the finger out to
They kind of stamp your fingerprint with, the bloody fingerprint at the bottom next to your name, and then it is sealed and rolled up and sealed, and placed into a bag along with the rest of them.
I'm gonna find a sharp bit on claw and just press my finger into it.
Oh. Does anyone oppose to having blood drawn? I will strike.
Actually, no, it's probably easier if I just stab myself with an arrow a little bit.
Percy's a little like. He's like, if something bad happens, we'll just have to deal with it.
It is what it is at this point.
It's like, if I was 50 years younger, I might put up a fight.
Without context, it just sounds like the Elven God is trying to attack us.
Yeah.
Zimkiks, are you giving your blood?
No! Zimkiks won't give blood to gods.
I had a feeling you'd say that.
Right, we'll have to keep him in check then, I suppose.
They'll use it to track Zimkiks and arrest him again.
Your
if you do
friend
something
is...
illegal.
Oh, no worries, it would be on your jurisdiction anyway. He will not be allowed to commit any arrests or anything.
I don't think he'd be doing that anyway, to be honest.
Fine, we can do the arrests.
Arguably, that's better.
Understood.
Yes, actually, that's probably for the best now that I think about it.
They'll just write down Zimkiks' name kind of on Argentum's sheet before rolling it back up. And just stating that he's under
I'm
your...
his fucking guardian.
Yeah, basically.
Zimkiks does not belong to anyone!
I love him. Such a silly, funny guy. Right, and then I will... You have a team notes, don't you? Yes, you do. Okay. In the case of slavers, as I'm sure you're aware, there is bounties out for them, and they are considered kill on sight. So, while this is available for people who join the guild as well, you will be questioned less about your decisions to kill people, as long as you can prove relation to slavery. Usually there is a more thorough investigation.
Zimkiks doesn't need to draw blood to keep killing anyway!
There was, the last time we encountered slavers, we did report them to the guards who dealt with them.
Yes, yes, of course. That's a good practice to have.
One good one.
In order to collect bounties anyway, you will have to bring slaver heads to guards, so just keep up that practice, especially if you'd like your rewards. With your current status as well, you can set bounties, though if your name is under a set bounty, you cannot claim it for the first month that it is active, so that you do not set a price too high.
Okay.
I guess we will gather our things and go.
Yep.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, kind of march over to, a chest that they have and bring out a couple healing potions and hand them between each other. before strapping on the rest of their armor and making sure their weapons are nice and shiny. Any preparations you guys want to do?
No,
Mine will be at the front. Mine will be at the front door of the manor.
Okie dokie.
I'll be stacking God knows how many buffs on myself.
Brother.
I could cast Blur as well. I was going to do it on myself.
I don't think it'll be necessary.
Okay.
I'll be doing Longstrider, See Future Death, probably Wind Drake, maybe Earth Skin if I feel like it.
Zimkiks prepares by casting Mage Armor.
Oh, I love Zimkiks. He's such a little guy.
I think 3 laser beams is enough.
Right, any other preparations from Percival?
I am the weapon.
Do you want to?
I'm good.
Do you want to wait for Charlie to get back?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was trying to stall out by having you do preparations, but nobody has any. So I'm just.
Tell you what, I'm going to see what's available for 1,000 and what have I got? 1,008 gold. Let's see.
I'm gonna Charlie and see how long he's gonna be.
That would be very helpful, thank you.
I doubt he'll respond during dinner.
Okay, having dinner shouldn't be long. 40 minutes. How do you think he'll be? Another 30 minutes?
With Charlie, no fucking clue. He's like Bradley. He could be gone the rest of the night, or he could be gone for another 5 minutes.
Generally, I feel like he has an hour for dinner.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so I should
unless we have an hour-long dinner break.
Yeah, just go ahead.
At least an hour and a half.
Right, if he gets back the second I get up from my chair, I'm going to be very sad.
It's like me playing Valorant, dude. It'll be right. Okay, I'll just pause this.